Well, there's a tale of two halves. We feel really good about how we obviously played in the second half and defended in the second half to hold Rhode Island to one field goal in the third quarter. You feel exceptional about what we did there and what we did overall in the third and fourth quarter defensively. Pretty consistent offensively throughout the game with a little bit of lull in the second quarter, but we got contributions from a lot of people, and the first half was a situation where I thought the emptiness of playing in an arena this size with no one here in the first half affected us. I didn't think we had energy. I didn't think that we played with a sense of urgency, and I certainly let our team know that at the halftime talk. I'm not a yeller or a screamer. It was the first time that I've yelled at the kids all year. And very simply, I said to them, hey, look, it's not a great environment. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't like it either. Sometimes you're going to have these kind of situations. We have to create our own energy, and we did that. And our second half was much, much better. So I'm very happy with our team. I'm very pleased with what they've done over the course of this entire season, because it's not been easy. And I'm really proud of them.
Dan, when you look at the third quarter and the turnaround, just how, you mentioned the defense, but how was it seeing that ball movement and seeing Precious and Amaya really start to get going into that fourth and see the freshman contributions?
I think, defensively, we got our hands up much more. Rhode Island tends to struggle a little bit when you play with your hands high as opposed to your hands down. And we got a couple deflections, but we just had better ball pressure. We were able to get more ball pressure. And then 11 is an incredible, Davida Dale is an unbelievable basketball player. But I thought that we did a really good job in the post with all of our post players, Paige, Laya, Angela, and PJ, defending their big player, Jorgensen, and getting her into foul trouble and really not letting her get comfortable. I thought we did an exceptional job of doing that all game long on her, and I think she's arguably the best post player in the league, and we really took her out of her element tonight. Obviously what PJ and Amaya did tonight is something that really makes you excited for what our future is, but our future is now, and they can't be freshmen for the remainder of the year, and they certainly weren't freshmen tonight. Amaya gives you such versatility with being able to shoot the three, defending guards and posts, but then we've now added some wrinkles where she's posting up guards, and I don't know if she's missed a shot posting up guards over the last two games since we've added that wrinkle. Obviously Precious tonight, no one has seen Precious drive the ball, and she was decisive and she drove the ball hard and scored it. What they have not seen is Precious also shoots the three very well, and is just gaining a little bit more confidence to take that shot, but she certainly has the green light to do that.
Maturity-wise, when the backcourt violation call is what it is and Laya picks up the fourth foul, the team didn't sulk, they moved on to the next play, and then PJ came in and it went from there. Just how does that speak to the team's maturity level from that moment, turning that negative into a positive?
I think it was just next play. Even for me, Geraldine, the official who I thought missed the call, so it's next play. Let's just move on. You're gonna have to miss a couple for you. They're gonna miss a couple for the other team. I thought it was a very well officiated game, and not the easiest game to officiate because you had a lot of physicality down on the block, and then you had a point guard who was an attacker for them and is a very, very good player.
Are you at a point in the season you thought you'd be at this point, better or worse?
Jerry, that's a question I get a lot, and my standard answer is when you graduate 5,000 points, I've said it probably 100 times, maybe 1,000 times, and it still never goes away how much you lose. 5,000 points is a tremendous amount. And then to have Hallie Bovell, who would have, I think, been the best defensive player in the league and a starter for us, go down with an ACL in October. Our sixth man, AP Sampson, Annie Pierre Sampson, goes down with an ACL in early November. You lose a sixth man and another starter. You have a team with Libby and Paige a little bit and Amanda Kalin a little bit who have played roles but everyone who is on the floor is now playing roles that are completely different than what they were last year, and they've had to adapt to them, and they've adapted well. So when you've played in as many different facilities as we have, and when we play at LaRoche College, I think we've had 2 practices there. We don't do shoot-arounds there. We've had 2 practices all season. So in reality, we really do play all road games. And we said early on that we're not going to complain about it, that there was only going to be solutions to it, and that's what those kids have done. And we're doing that with kids who are really high academic, health science majors, and so I'm incredibly proud of what they've done off the court and on the court. To be 17-9, yeah, I'm happy with it, but you know, how many games have we lost with 2 possessions or less? And that eats at me, and I know it eats at them. We've probably lost five games, and it might be 6, where we've lost in the last minute or 2, or we've lost by possession or 2 or 3, including our last 2, where we should have had, or we could have had wins. But that's growing maturity, that's growing character, and I think we're seeing that.
Talk about the close losses. That's something, you know, it's given you guys trouble at times, especially that last minute. Today, Rhode Island built some momentum in the last couple minutes of the game, but you guys nipped that in the bud, shut them down. Just to see that improvement and watch that develop, you know, what does that mean moving forward?
Well, I think the coach has to get better, and I mean that. Like I say that as a joke, and people may think that I'm just joking around, but that's true. I have to get better in game management. You know, we've worked on that. We have to continue to work on that. You know, today Rhode Island had 2 timeouts left with 53 seconds left. That's scary, even when you have a 6 or 8 point lead. With the ability to advance the ball, and you have a kid that can get a bucket just about any time at number 11, you know, it was very concerning. But we have great maturity with our guards. You know, Nina and Amanda Kalin and Libby may not make every shot, but they're pretty good with ball security. And when it's time for the moment to shine, I have my complete faith in all 9 kids that play for us. And that's not coach speak. I really do have faith in any of the 9 that we've put out on the floor the last minute or 2. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you supporting women's basketball. Thank you.